the US government is also in its empire era. The Trump administration has quite literally used words to suggest that he wants to expand and fortify the American empire. And he sees these corporate empires like OpenAI as his empire building assets. And so I think he is probably seeing it in the same way that the British Crown saw the British East India Company of, let's just let this company acquire all these resources, do all these things, and then eventually we'll nationalize the company, and then India formally becomes a colony of the British Empire. So Trump, whatever the equivalent, modern day equivalent would be of nationalizing these companies, is his endgame. Like, he is helping them strike all these deals and installing all this American hardware and software all around the world with the hope that then those become national assets. And then, there was actually just a recent op-ed in Financial Times from Mariette Schaake, one of the former EU parliamentarians, who pointed out, like, isn't it so convenient for the US to get all of this American infrastructure installed everywhere around the world so that the US government could literally turn it off at any time? I mean, if you want to talk about empire building, there's that. But at the same time, these corporate empires are also trying to use the American empire as an asset to their empire building ambitions. So there's a very tenuous alliance between Silicon Valley and Washington right now, in that each one is trying to use the other and ultimately trying to dominate the other. And there's a growing popularity in Silicon Valley of this idea of a politics of exit, this idea that democracy doesn't work anymore. We need to find other ways of organizing ourselves in society. And maybe the best way of organizing ourselves is actually a series of networked companies with CEOs at the top. So I don't ultimately know who's going to win, like the nation state empire or the corporate empire, but either version is bad, because all of the people in power now, both the business executives and the politicians, do not actually care at all about preserving democracy.